One moment. No,
Okay.
I was muted. What's up? What's up? I don't know if you said something. I muted the stage. What's up,
All good. All good. All good. How are you, sir?
sir? it's so,
How,
it's
how was your week?
it's feeling so old
You
to
are
call me
old.
sir. Yeah, I don't know. It was good. How was yours?
Yeah, no complaints. All good. Yesterday, Danny Avdia, the only Israeli
I
NBA
saw it.
player, he scored 43
For
points.
yeah. I saw it.
And
It's
what
like a huge
happened?
thing. Yeah.
I don't really watch all the games, and I was opening the NBA app to see, okay, what happened in the game. And I look at the stats and I see Danny Avdia, and always I see 10, 20, 15, whatever points, and then I see 43. I thought that I'm delusional. Like,
It was like it's third of the entire score for the team.
no, it's hilarious, crazy. So shout out to Danny Avdia, good job.
Yeah.
And that's like I just had to share that. So for me, it was
Yeah.
something. So yeah, the week went great, and I'm super happy to be here. Of course, we both are. So quickly, what we do in town halls for everyone joining. So first of all, thank you for joining. Of course, every
Exactly.
week. Today it's our 93rd town hall, leaning
Ooh,
towards our 100th town hall soon.
almost.
So really happy for that and excited like every week. And in town halls, it's a half an hour for us, Eran and I, founders of Evmux, and for anyone watching us to collaborate, to talk about any updates, any launches of Evmux, and of course, answering any questions. So please feel free to use the chat and ask us anything related to Evmux, related to content creation in general, feature requests, anything. We'll just take them one by one. And before that, we always love to hear from you where you're from. So please feel free to tell us in the chat where you're from to say hi. Um, and yeah, before I dive into it, Aran, do you have anything to add?
No, let's say hi for everyone. I'm preparing something. I'm checking if I will be able to share screen in the middle of our live.
Okay.
Just because I opened another window for the
So let me start.
yes,
Let me start.
I'll be able to do it soon.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So let's start.
Start,
Hello
whatever.
to Darius, always the first. Darius, thank you for joining from Mobile, Alabama. Thank you very, very much. Who else we have here? Eagle VP joining us from the UK. Hello, Elad and Iran. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. We have Icat from Tennessee. Ooh, that's cool. I love Tennessee, actually. Nashville specifically. And we have Carol from Los Angeles. We have, who else we have here? Ooh, we have Christopher Houston from Calgary, Alberta. I've been there once in Banff. That's really cold. I hope that you're good and you're warm. Thank you for joining. Um, what else? Let's see here. Okay, you're talking in general. Okay, no problem. Cool. And we have also another one from Tennessee, Alt Country Off Road from Tennessee. All right, so that's good enough to begin with. And before we dive into questions, and of course, encouraging you all to questions, Iran, tell us something. Any updates this week? Anything you can share?
So let's start with great news. Great news! Finally, it's there. It's not open to everyone yet, so you will need to. The one of you who wants to use it will need to open a ticket to the support for them to open it for you. And it's the finally is the SDK and API and the ability to create new app in Evmux. So if you know a little bit HTML, CSS, yeah, I waited for those,
Good.
fireworks. Yeah, it's like it's in your main button, I guess, over there. You always use the app. So yeah, same thing. Like this app, if you want to create and be creative, and you have some crazy ideas in mind, and you want to share them with others, or if you want to use them for yourself, you now can create an app on Evmux. So just reach out to the support and ask them about if they can open for you the developer page on Evmux. So you will be able to upload new apps. So definitely it's something that I'll be happy to hear from the people here that joined us to the live. What are they thinking? Let us know in the comments. The one of you who waited for that, let us know.
I'd like to add. I'd like to add and just make sure that people that not necessarily familiar with the apps and widgets in Evmux, just to give another background. So in Evmux, we're pretty unique in allowing you to add apps and widgets to your stream. Basically, it means if you go to the process in Evmux, then you can add a layer of apps and widgets, and then you can see what you can do there. For example, the Bible app, right? The idea of apps and widgets is to allow you to add more complex, if you will, or more niche features that might be suitable only for specific type of content creators. I gave the Bible app as an example. Bible app, people that they have podcast of sport, they don't need the Bible app. So having
the effects, app, you just throw us some fireworks on us. So also it's an app, just worth to mention.
Yeah, that's true. So what I'm trying to say here, that Bible app, if you need it, not everyone needs that. So with having it as an app and widget, we allow you to add it to your stream. So you will be able to use it if you need it. But if you don't, it won't be there for you in the interface. So it won't make the interface very complicated with too many options, but still everyone basically can customize the interface of Evmux to their needs using the apps and widgets. And already we have several apps there and maybe dozens of apps there that we created. Right. And now what Eran basically announced is that anyone can add apps to Evmux. And basically think about it. Yeah, now, we don't have thousands of developers contributing to Evmux, but with the time, more and more people will be able to contribute. And just think about it. It's unstoppable. You can have millions of apps, of course, theoretically, but a lot of apps there to different needs. So in an ideal world, everyone can come to Evmux and just pick up the apps they need and create streams and content that looks like crazy customizable and engaging with one click of a button, right? So, we are so excited because it gives the community the power to really contribute to Evmux and to make it unstoppable. That's maybe also the power of OBS in one way or another, that it's the community creating that. But I think Evmux is better because you do have a company behind it. There is something very structured, and you have like mom and dad, if you will, but still the community can contribute apps and widgets.
And I want to add to that, that unlike other softwares that you need to improvise things, and then you need to have several windows open, and you need many screens, and you need to move between different tabs and things like that to control the web source that you're putting on top of your live stream, behind layers, whatever. With Evmux, you stay in the same tab on the browser without the need to go out to different things, and it becomes part of the interface itself, which that's crazy. It's a game changer. And what's funny, we spoke here internally with the team and everything, and they were angry about me because every time I'm going live on the town hall, we're speaking about new feature or something, while our competitors, without mentioning names, every single small thing that they are releasing, it's like there are so huge many bells and whistles. Yeah, huge announcement. While we are doing crazy stuff, I don't have words for that. We are doing crazy stuff for sure, and we are not speaking and celebrated enough, I guess. And I
It was
wanna
crazy enough. Yeah.
so sorry for that, and sorry
Well, let's
team.
do it
Yeah,
again.
so sorry for the entire team. I'm
More fireworks and no confetti.
doing my best. Yeah, exactly. We didn't prepare any banners even, and that's crazy because
We are
we
just
should
we're so focused on developing and working and
on
deliver.
delivering
Yeah.
instead of also in terms of eventually it's kind of a marketing, because we need to shout out about those things because they are crazy things that you cannot find in any other platforms on the market, for sure, definitely for the web-based. And I'm telling you, in the near future, those things you won't be able to find them even in the desktop software that you can install for more professional use cases. But yeah, more fireworks. I saw Dima Dima comments.
Another one for you, Dima.
That's it for now. I don't know, because
I
otherwise,
think,
people will lower the volume, and I
yeah,
need them to hear us.
I think that it's yeah, it's crazy what we're doing here. And what's crazy for me, I'm not a professional. Okay, I love to create content. I have my own podcast, but I definitely don't consider myself as a video producer professional or
And
any
you
of that
should
sort.
and you shouldn't be one
That's
to
exactly
use
what I'm
Evmux.
saying. I can come to Evmux now, and of course, it's getting better and better all the time. But I'm coming to Evmux, and I can create content that it looks like I have an army of producers behind me with one click of a button. It's crazy. It's easy. And when you start, it's super clean and easy. If you want to make it more complex, you have the apps and widgets. I think, again, this crack of having the apps and widgets, the way to make your studio more robust, it's crazy. And no one in the market, in any web-based, not web-based desktop app, no one has it. Maybe they will in the future, but I think that's something that it's really unique and innovative and just an amazing way to make things, to make the content creators, give them the ability to start from the basics and grow within the software. And that's super, super important, because we got in the past people say, hey, it's too complicated and stuff like that. Or people on the other side, hey, it's not enough for professionals. Now it's really for everyone. You can start from the basics. It's super simple and clean, and just grow with it according to your needs, and with apps that they are directly, specifically to what you need. You have sport podcasts, scoreboards. You have worships, Bible app. You have just live to engage. Amazing. Let's engage. No problem.
So thank you for that. I wanna speak about something else that I didn't also scream about it enough as the teams told me. Was the frame. It was like last town hall. It was like, and remember that I spoke about frame. We launched it, and that's it, and we didn't stuck on it. I didn't show it to the others, and we can see people not aware about it, so they are not using it enough yet, while I see some of them using it. And I think it's worth to give it some 1 minute just to show them. I started my screen to share my screen. Okay. In another studio. So
here you go.
Can they hear me? Both of us on the scene?
They should.
Yeah, they should. Okay, so let us know. Let us know in the comments if you can hear us. So I'm in my studio. I'm currently on the dynamic scene, but it doesn't really matter.
I hope
if it's
it's hard for me to make sure.
Yeah, both of us on the both of us on the scene. So I'm in the dynamic scene. It doesn't really matter if it's pro scene, dynamic scene. Doesn't really matter. Let's just take this one for this purpose, for you to be able to see the difference. So I will go to brand settings, and the one of you who wasn't in the last town hall, who joining us just today, or if you have been there but you didn't listen to me, we added the frames, and with one click of a button, you can get crazy frames that will be applied to your entire show, whether it's a pro scene or dynamic scene. Every feed, if it's a camera feed, if it's your guests, if it's a screen share, media share, all of those live feeds will get this frame. Moreover, let me go back to the brand settings, and I will show you. We prepare some frames that you can use, and moreover, if you enough creating enough, you can upload your own frames. Let me select this one, or I don't know which one I will take. No, this one is a static one. I like another one. Maybe this one. I think it's the one we are using in the town hall. So you can see this one is animated, and you can control the size of it. So if you upload one WebM file with transparency, you will be able to select the size, the default size of it, to fit it to your feed, and then it will be applied for the entire studio. So any feed will have it. And on the pro scene, same thing like we have with the lower third. If you want to have specific frame for specific feed, and you don't want to use the default one, and you want to differentiate, for example, one of your guests or something like that, you can select specifically for him. Let me select this one, and you will get the frame. So that's basically it. That's crazy feature that you can leverage and make your live much more beautiful than what it was before. Just be creative. You can use our frames that we uploaded, or upload your own. Yeah.
Sorry, I was on mute. Okay, cool. Yeah, frames, I agree. Last week it was, yeah, we have frames and that's it. Actually, people really appreciate that. And again, it's another thing, lets you to shine, lets you to look creative, look better, look more professional. Well, it's so easy to do that. I mean, yeah, you don't have any...
Just be creative. You can put any WebM file with transparency. Make sure that it will have transparency. Otherwise, it will cover you. So just make sure it has some transparency. And if you don't have it, use the frame that we providing in the studio, and you have a lot of those frames free on the market, or you can buy some, or you can pay somebody if you don't know how to make them, to make your own frame to be unique. So that's, I think, also great feature. We had a lot of requests around it, and we didn't give it the enough attention and I don't know the word for it, that it deserves, more attention. So I hope today I covered.
It is a huge announcement. And
it is a huge announcement. I hope I covered it in a good way, that the team won't anger about me next time. Sorry.
All right. Cool. Okay, I think it was way better than last week. That's for sure. You gave it a share screen and 5 minutes of our town hall.
We have a lot of comments, and I think we need to dive to them. So
yeah, let's go.
Because I saw few interesting ones. So.
There is a question here. I'll try. I know that the chat is really busy, and we love that. So we'll try to go to questions specifically. By the way, anyone asking a question, it will be very easy also for me to filter them if you can just add Q or question in the beginning. But in any case, we're just trying to get them.
Before we are answering this one, I saw someone commenting about that he signed up for one of our competitor because Evmux doesn't have 4K. I don't know about the competitor you are speaking about. If they have 4K, they don't. None of the web-based platforms have 4K, and even the ones that you need to install on your computer, 4K today is still consuming a lot of resources, and most of the computers won't handle it in the right way. Just to
Just FYI.
yeah, FYI, cool. Exactly.
So back to the retro review. Can we get the frames to bend with the cut corners? Nice question.
So I'm trying to understand if you are
because
referring to the
corners.
You're referring to make them rounded corners.
Yes, exactly.
If it will be rounded. So definitely, if you will upload a frame that have rounded corners or cut it or whatever, you can round the corners also to the fit, and it will be implied, and it will fit to it. Yeah,
so
definitely you can do it.
It's only like costume WebM that you'll upload.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to allow also to round the corners of the.
It's a little bit tricky because those frames eventually they are WebM files, so you need to upload them in different. It's like different files. Eventually, they are not dynamic. Even though that we added the ability to control the hue saturation, which means that in any case, the frame that you will upload. No matter which color they are, you will be able to play with the hue saturation and fit them to your brand. So even if you have beautiful frame in purple, you can play with the hue saturation inside Evmux and change the colors according to your brand. So it's also a huge feature inside this one. So yeah.
Okay, another question. Hey guys from DC, I use Evmux for sports shows, live streams, and I host a lot of collaborations with other content creators on YouTube. Can other creators stream to their audience while on Evmux? Basically talking about guests, adding destinations.
That's a great question. We asked about it a lot, and be ready. It's almost there because we are doing a huge change, and a lot will be able to fire a lot of fireworks once we will release it around the entire area of the destinations, to managing the destinations. And once we will release it, part of it will be to allow your guest to go live in their social accounts. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. And another thing from the coach, a scoreboard widget would be awesome as well. Yeah, for people doing sports.
Yeah. So first of all, it is something that we are going to release also. I don't have any TA for it, but since we opened the ability for developers to develop on top of Evmux, you can reach out to the support for them to open the developers section in Evmux, and if you have someone that can develop it, we will be more than happy, because this is the purpose of the marketplace in Evmux. So definitely, if you have someone, that will be great. If you don't, just wait a little bit. We will do it. Yeah.
All right. A Jeep, a drone. Is there a way to set up the prize wheel so we can adjust the size of the text in each part of the wheel?
Great question. I can check it out. I'm not sure if we add on the wheel of luck, right? You are speaking on the wheel of luck. Let me check it just 1 second. I'm not sure we gave the ability to change the size. No, we didn't. But that's a great feature request. Yeah. I will take a note for that.
All right. Mo Fact is asking, will there be a converter for OBS apps to be used in Evmux?
Oh, that's an interesting question, and it's very technical. I guess it will depend on the app itself, but usually they are web-based, and I don't know if it's interesting for us if we will create a converter, by the way, because it's really depend on the app itself. So to make a converter that will do it automatically, because each app is very different from one from another, and it will be hard to create, I think, something generic to do this conversion. But if you know a little bit HTML, CSS, JavaScript, it should be easy for you to make the conversion.
Just go to ChatGPT and say, hey,
Yeah,
this app
convert this one.
Thank you.
Maybe we need. I don't know. I'll pass it to the team. Maybe we'll make some tutorials around it. Maybe it's possible, and it should be very easy. I don't know. It depends on the app, but definitely it's something that you can do. I think at least for the majority of the apps that people using on OBS, because most of them are web-based.
Okay. Next question, Angelique. Everyone can benefit from Touchup appearance. Is that on the horizon?
So you see, we are not speaking enough about things, and then people not aware about those things that we have. So, Angelique, I have great news for you because we already have it. It's not implemented in the best way right now, and we should move it. I'm not sure even if we left it over there or the team already moved it. But let me check just to make sure also. Oh no, I won't do it here because it will add me a virtual background right now, and I don't want to do it. Let me check it here. Virtual background, bam. So if you're going to the virtual background setting, it will go from there to the camera setting afterwards. But for now, if you're going to virtual background and turn on, for example, the blur background or something like that, it will give you the beautification option. It's not the best practice because it's actually forced you to have at least the minimum blur background or virtual background, but you have the beautification option over there. We are going to take it out from there, so it will not be related to virtual background at all, and it will be part of the camera settings. So for now, you can do it from the virtual background, but definitely it's something to go that needs to go from there to the camera settings. So stay tuned about it. But you can try it already just to see how it works. And if it feels good, and we will be more than happy to get those feedbacks.
All right. So with that, unfortunately we have to up for today. But the thing is that we had some announcements today, which is great. So we are sorry that we couldn't take too many questions. We do encourage you to go to the Facebook group and post them there. Because the community is amazing, and we are there as well to reply. Also, anyone with any support issues, of course, can open a ticket to the support. And of course, we'll be here next week for another town hall, so you can keep the questions for then. And before we wrap up, this is the last comment I wanted to show you. To be honest, Evmux doesn't have a one-to-one competitor. You're in a lane of your own. And what a better way to wrap up the town hall. Thank you so much. really appreciate it. You made our day, I think. So also for you developers, thank you for your hard work. And as you see, it pays off. So yeah, Ran, before we wrap up, anything last minute statements?
Yeah, the virtual background itself, we did also few improvements over there. So just use it. You don't need to update anything, as you know. It's a web-based, so everything is always updated. So the one of you who usually using it, maybe you already noticed about some changes over there. The one of you who not, you should try it maybe also.
Sounds
so,
good.
Yeah.
All right, thank you,
it was short, or we are just having so much fun that it's going fast, the town hall,
Yeah, definitely. Thank you everyone for joining. Another town hall, another great week, and I can't wait for next week with more updates and more collaboration. So thank you everyone. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
In the next time I will make a lot to make it a little bit longer.
I'm live. That was easy.